Hey guys, it's me, Sign, and before this episode starts, I want to thank you all for 1,000 views on the Sonic Will Succeed in 2022 video. Other than the 3D Sonic tier list video, is one of the first mainline Sonic videos that I've ever done. Can you not? Anyways, other than the 3D Sonic tier list was one of the first Sonic videos that I ever done, and I didn't expect it to do that well, but yeah, it did do that well. And also, I want to say that only 2.8% of you who watch these videos are subscribed, which is a really sad to look at actually. So please, if you like these videos, please subscribe. I'm gonna be planning on making more of these. Anyways, let's begin. Yo son, get up bro, there's a new Sonic Rangers leak. Dude, I hope you realize that they do like new Sonic Rangers like every day. Like most of them are probably like fake. But this was from a guy who knows the guy from Tails channel, and they're talking about No Wisp. What else? They say it looked like Sonic 06. What else? It also says you have full control of Sonic. Okay, but in all seriousness, this is probably one of the most interesting leaks we've gotten from Sonic Rangers so far. This leak comes from Dakiii and Arthur at Tails channel, who had said that he had a source of somebody who playtested Sonic Rangers, and how he had information and about like how the game looked or how they played and what like the game basically was. Now this is all potential leak information. We all take things with a pinch of salt around here. And let me just say, if you have not heard this leak yet, what I said in my last video about being in like an adventure type game, I could be right, I could be wrong. I just wanted to share my personal thoughts on this leak. Now the video that Dakiii posted on his YouTube channel was called 15 minutes of potential new Sonic 2022 information, Sonic Rangers leaks. And in this video, he goes through what this source has told him about the game. So let's get started with this leak. The first question that Dakiii had asked the source is how the game how did the game start, and they said that it said Sonic Rangers working title, which personally I think Sonic Rangers is a good name, and then the people are saying like Sonic Frontiers, but I guess that makes it even more clear that it's Sonic Rangers. I think we knew it's been called Rangers for a long time. I joke around talking about Sonic Frontiers or Sonic 2022. It's definitely called Rangers at this point. The next question that he had asked is about how far along is the game and how far along the game is in production and whatnot. And he had said that the game is pretty far along and there's still a bunch of like classic Sonic jank in it. And he says that 2022 is actually not starting at all. Now 2022, I was kind of looking forward to Sonic Rangers coming out this year, or not this year, next year. But if the game is not done yet, I don't want them to rush out a title. That's the last thing you'd want to do, especially if you're Sonic the Hedgehog. And besides, we already have a bunch of Sonic stuff coming out 2022 anyways, so I guess I wouldn't mind waiting for Sonic Rangers in 2023 or whenever the game's gonna come out. But if the game does end up coming out 2022, that'll be great. But this dude says that it doesn't really seem like it. And he also asked how did the game looked. Now he said that the game looked very good. It was on a high-end PC and the graphics were stunning as freak, which is pretty obvious. Sega has definitely shown that they have known to make games look really good. I mean, look at Unleashed. Look how that game looks for 2008. But he also said that there is a problem and that the game has Sonic 06 vibes. Now, what did he mean by Sonic 06 vibes? He meant that Sonic does not fit into the environment he's in like at all, and that the monsters look straight out of Breath of the Wild and Dark Souls. Now, the last time there was any uses of monsters in like a Sonic game, excluding Sonic Generations, it was Sonic Unleashed. So they're going back to the whole monster type, which could definitely be a major factor of the story. Now, the next question he asked kind of stunned me. He asked about what could you buy in the tower/shop. Now, from what I know, I heard something about like towers when it came to a Sonic Rangers League, but I didn't really know much about it. But apparently, like there was like a tower shop where you can buy items, or not items, like buy abilities. That you can buy the spin cycle, which is what Sonic does in the trailer for Sonic Rangers. You can buy the Lightspeed Dash, and then you can buy the Stomp. Now I can understand like the Lightspeed Dash and the spin cycle, but buying the Stomp is very interesting. The Stomp has always been like a kid for Sonic's moveset, In the Boost games, it's been in Sonic Colors, Unleashed, Generations, and Forces. The Stomps has been in all of the Boost games, but here it is as something that you need to buy, which kind of brings me into like the Sonic moveset thing that they're gonna like talk about later. But I'm gonna get to that at one point. The next thing he has is about the how the enemies were, and he talked about how first of all he brought up like how the combo was overly simplified, but he was very impressed by the enemy variety. Talk about how there was some type of rock monster and a little clone that looked straight out of Breath of the Wild or something. But he also said that the AI is very impressive, and what I found interesting about this is that he mentioned that that if you walk slowly around the grass, enemies will have a harder time finding you. So it's like in Breath of the Wild when you crouch down by the enemies, they will like barely hear you and whatnot. And I guess that ties into the whole open world stuff that we'll also get to later. So he also mentioned how the level design felt very simple and very Sonic traditional, and he's not sure how much level design will end up in the final game. Now, the level design is probably going to be based on how the game will work. He also asked about Sonic's dialogue and said that Sonic said something about how the environment doesn't really sit right and that Eggman has something to do with it. So, Eggman is definitely in this game, and maybe he also said that this has something to do with the cyberspace levels that were being talked about, which we'll get to that later as well. We have a lot of stuff to get to in this league. It all just lines up. Now this next one is very interesting. He asked about how the combat is, and he said that the combat is simple, or what he says, too simple. But he says that it might get more complex on the when you get more moves and whatnot. Now he also talked about that in the present demo that he played, you could just spam the homing attack, but there's also flurries of punches and kicks. Now look, punches and kicks in Sonic games, you either thinking of the Werehog or you're thinking of Sonic Boom. Now we said that there's a slow motion effect on bigger enemies straight from Breath of the Wild. Now just like with Dakiii, I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know what the comment's gonna be like. Clearly we're gonna have the classic homing attack and whatnot, but punches and kicks, Sonic throwing hands is definitely gonna be very interesting. Now the next thing he asked is about how long has the game been in development. Now he said that the game has been in development since at least spring of 2017, and he's not sure. So this is definitely way before Sonic Forces. Now my thing is like, why did they do it so early? Did they know that Sonic Forces was gonna absolutely flop, or like they knew that something about Sonic Forces wasn't gonna sit right, so they were just like preparing the next game? I personally think it's a good thing that the game's been in development for about 5 years, and I'm assuming that they released Sonic Forces, and then like they saw how like the feedback of that game would be, and then they would apply it to, or apply new stuff to make the next Sonic game way better than Forces. And clearly with how Forces was, they clearly want to take like a lot of notes here. Now this is something that I'm really happy about. The next question he asked is, how did Sonic look? And he said that Sonic is like looked his best in like a decade, and he swears that he almost thought it was the Unleashed model. And holy crap, hold on, I'm gonna just do a little rant real quick, because I've about had it with Sonic's little skinny boy model that he's had in like Sonic Lost World and Sonic Forces. He looked way better in much of the older games. Sonic looked nice until 2011, and then they made his new model where they shortened his quills, they made him skinnier, and I just didn't like it. Something about it just didn't sit with me. Now I'm also hoping that he still looks like Sonic. I mean, he did say he almost thought it was the Unleashed model. I just didn't want it to be like the Sonic 06 model or something similar to those lines. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Sonic 06 model, but that Sonic 06 model belongs to Sonic 06. Then he asked, what other games can you compare Sonic Rangers to other than Breath of the Wild? And he said Sonic Jam Sonic World and Banjo-Kazooie, and in the sense that that you do multiple tasks to get to the next area. So it's sort of like a collectathon, maybe like a Mario type style that they're going for, especially since it's open world. There's a lot of things to do, so why not have like some tasks that you can do around. And the final thing I'll bring up is the new form for Sonic that's being made. Now he said that he got like the tiniest glimpse, but he said it's 100% a ripoff of Ultra Instinct Goku. Now Sonic has been let's say borrowing Dragon Ball inspiration for forms for years, Super Saiyan, Super Sonic, and whatnot. but now there's gonna be some type of Ultra Instinct Sonic that's going on here. But yeah, that's all the questions that that were asked to the source. Now, what do I personally think about Sonic Rangers, this leak for Sonic Rangers? I mean, well, firstly, I'm not sure if this is real. This sounds really good. I wouldn't say too good to be true, but I don't think we would stray far away from it either. I wouldn't be surprised if most of the stuff said here is fake. If one thing, the game is 100% open world. And as for those cyberspace levels, he also mentioned that the cyberspace levels are Green Hill and Chemical Plant once again. I mean, yeah, I'm really sick of Green Hill at this point. We get it. We know it's with Sonic's beginnings. You don't gotta shove it down our throat. Sonic Unleashed didn't have Green Hill. Well, there's only some games where it's appropriate to have Green Hill back, like Mania and then Sonic Generations. But at this point, we're just kind of sick of Green Hill. And also the person who believes that this game is taking a lot of inspiration from Unleashed due to all the love and representation the game has been getting for a while now. And I think that's a really good idea. Unleashed is a big budget Sonic game. And this game sounds like a very big budget Sonic game as well. And clearly, they, according to this leak, they've taken a lot of steps to make this a very unforgettable Sonic experience. Now, I don't think this game will come out, I think it's true that this game won't come out next year. Now, I want to be proven wrong and the game does end up coming out this year, but I don't want them to rush to try to get the game out by 2022. I want Sonic Team to take their sweet time in order to get a Sonic game that will put Sonic back on the map, to put Sonic next to all of these other video game titans. But that's really all I had to say about this Sonic Rangers leak. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and whatnot. And I'll see you guys in the next video.